feel like you guys were able to maintain the same intensity of a padded practice today, more of a kind of a walkthrough?
No, I didn't. I think that I didn't think it was a bad practice, and we haven't taken off the pads much, but I think we have to be faster. We have to play faster. You never duplicate it perfectly, but you do have to be able to take the pads off, and you do have to be able to get good work. And you do have to be able to get fast. I don't think we're behind schedule, but no, it needs to be real fast and real intense, even with the pads off.
How do you assess the two QBs in team period today?
Okay. You know, I mean, part of it, they don't have pads, and then the things out there real physical, and you know, I mean, some mitigating circumstances, of course, but they're okay. I thought their checks were good. I thought their reads were good. I thought, you know, and then we definitely at receiver, we should have been more violent with our hands and had more separation, you know.
Is there any area in which you feel like you guys are a little farther along than you expected to be at this point of camp, offensively, defensively, or?
I think just overall, you know, I don't have a one thing. I'd say just overall.
Taylor Comfort, a former walk-on, he's kind of now vying for the nose tackle spot. What's impressed you about him over the last year and kind of climbing his way up the depth chart consistently?
He's got a low center of gravity. He's really strong, so you can't get underneath him. And then the other thing is he runs to the ball really well. The one thing that you may not have noticed is there will be a lot of screens, and he'll be from the nose position, and he's right there in position to make a tackle after it's like, you know, 3 to 5 yards downfield, and just, you know, I mean, in there in the middle of combat, and then just sprints out there, and he's still in position. He runs a little better than you'd think.
Do you think that having the low center of gravity is more of an advantage or disadvantage?
I think it's an advantage. I mean, there's an advantage to being tall. That's one advantage. And then there's a different advantage to having a low center of gravity, because you don't want him under your pads. You don't want him under your pads. And so, you know, he's really good with that, both naturally and talent-wise with his strength and how violent he is with his hands. And then a taller guy, you know, you got the reach. You can touch the offensive lineman if you really got long arms. You can grab the offensive lineman before he can grab you. You can get your hands up to bat balls down. I don't know if Taylor's going to bat many balls down. And you can do some disruptive things that way, but you're an easier target for him to get under and drive too.
Is he kind of a classic grinder? Most walk-ons are to earn scholarships. Has he worked pretty hard since he got here?
I'd say he's above that. I'd say he's you know, he's kind of a guy that, you know, we'll see how his career finishes, but, you know, he's got some Parker Henry qualities. Yeah.
What are you hoping to see tomorrow? Anything specific other than just good effort? And
yeah, good, well-executed work. Good, well-executed work, you know, yeah.